Imagine building something so great, so unbelievable, that the whole world calls it a wonder. Now imagine that almost all of them are gone. Burned, broken by earthquakes, destroyed by war, or simply swallowed by time. Out of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, only one still stands today. The rest, you will never see them in real life. This is the story of the greatest things humans ever built, and how they disappeared forever. 1. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the only survivor. More than 4,500 years ago, in Egypt, humans built something that still confuses scientists today. The Great Pyramid of Giza. It was built as a tomb for Pharaoh Khufu, but this was no normal tomb. It was the tallest man-made structure in the world for almost 4,000 years. Over 2 million stone blocks, each weighing tons, were lifted and placed without machines, cranes, or modern tools. And the most shocking part? We still don't fully understand how they did it. No cement, no advanced technology, just human hands and planning. Many of the outer smooth stones were later removed, but the main pyramid still stands strong in the desert. It is the only wonder you can still visit today. The other 6 were not so lucky. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon, the wonder that might not exist. This is the most mysterious wonder of them all. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon were said to be built by King Nebuchadnezzar II for his wife, who missed the green hills of her homeland. So he built a giant garden that rose into the sky. Trees, flowers, waterfalls, and plants growing on high terraces in the middle of a dry desert city. Ancient writers described water being lifted from the river to the top of the gardens using clever machines. But here's the twist. No one has ever found solid proof that this garden existed. No ruins, no clear evidence, only stories. Some historians believe it may have been built in another city. Others think it was only a legend. A wonder of the world that we are not even sure was real. The statue of Zeus at Olympia. In Greece, there once stood a giant statue inside a temple. This statue was of Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. It was about 12 meters tall, almost the height of a 4-story building. Made of wood, covered in gold and ivory, the statue showed Zeus sitting on a grand throne. People traveled from far away just to see it. They believed looking at the statue brought them closer to the gods. But the statue did not survive. It was later moved to another city. Then a fire broke out. The statue burned and was destroyed forever. All that remains today are descriptions written by people who saw it. The Temple of Artemis. Also in Greece stood one of the most beautiful buildings ever made, the Temple of Artemis. It was so large and detailed that people said it looked like it was built by the gods, not humans. The temple had over 100 giant marble columns. Each one was beautifully carved. But this wonder had a strange and dark story. A man named Herostratus burned the temple down on purpose. Why? He wanted his name to be remembered forever. He believed that by destroying something so great, history would never forget him. And sadly, it worked. The temple was rebuilt after the fire, but later destroyed again during invasions. Today, only a few broken stones remain. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus. This wonder gave us the word mausoleum, which means a grand tomb. It was built for a ruler named Mausolus by his wife after he died. She loved him so much that she ordered one of the most beautiful tombs ever made. The structure was decorated with statues, carvings, and tall pillars. Artists from across the Greek world worked on it. For centuries it stood proudly. Then earthquakes hit the region. The building slowly broke apart. Later people used its stones to build other structures. Piece by piece, the wonder disappeared into other buildings. The Colossus of Rhodes. Imagine a statue as tall as the Statue of Liberty. That was the Colossus of Rhodes. A giant bronze statue built to celebrate a military victory. It stood near the harbor, welcoming ships into the city. Many people believe the statue stood with its legs over the water, but that is likely a myth. Still, it was massive and impressive. But only 54 years after it was built, an earthquake struck. The statue cracked at the knees and fell. It lay on the ground for hundreds of years. Visitors came just to see the broken pieces. Later, the metal was sold off and melted down. The Lighthouse of Alexandria. This was not just a lighthouse. It was a tower so tall and bright that sailors could see it from miles away. Built in Egypt, on the island of Pharos, It guided ships safely into the busy harbor of Alexandria. At night, a fire burned at the top. During the day, mirrors reflected sunlight far into the sea. It was one of the tallest buildings of the ancient world. But the sea and earthquakes slowly destroyed it. Over time, the structure collapsed into the water. Today, some of its stones lie at the bottom of the sea. Why these wonders matter? These wonders show something powerful. Even thousands of years ago, humans wanted to build things that would last forever. They wanted to be remembered. They wanted to create beauty, power, and greatness. But time does not spare anything. Not kings, not cities, not even wonders of the world. Today, only the Great Pyramid still stands in the desert. The other 6 live only in stories, drawings, and imagination. They remind us that no matter how great something is, time can erase it. And maybe, one day, the things we build today will also become lost wonders of the past.